Hi DVDers, today we will be reviewing 3000 Years of Longing.
So, what will you wish for?
What is your heart's desire?
Alethea, who is played by Tilda Swinton, is a lonely British scholar who occasionally suffers from bizarre hallucinations of demonic beings. During a trip to Istanbul, Alethea purchases an antique bottle and accidentally unleashes a Djinn. The Djinn offers to grant Alethea 3 wishes so long as each one is truly her heart's desire. But Alethea argues that wishing is a mistake, accusing the Djinn of being a trickster. In response to her accusation, the Djinn proceeds to tell her 3 tales of his past and how he ended up trapped in the bottle. It received generally positive reviews, but was a box office bomb.
There's no story about wishing that is not a cautionary tale.
We all have desires, even if they remain hidden from us. But it is your story, and I cannot wait to see where it goes.
Oh, how it might end.
I can understand why this movie was a box office bomb, because it is not for mainstream, not at all. It is an acquired taste and for specific people with specific likes. Having said that though, I loved this film. I was hooked from minute 1. I saw the trailer and I was like, what is this? I was very intrigued by the trailer. To be honest, I felt like I would like the movie no matter the outcome from the trailer. And so I watched it and I loved this movie. Loved it. Tilda Swinton, who plays Alethea, was amazing. I thought she was great. She's a very wonderful actress. And I wasn't really expecting anything less than what she delivered in this movie. And so it was like, yep, I knew you'd kill it. You did good. I love everything about this. I'm not sure what it was about the Djinn's 3rd story that changed her mind about making wishes though. Because throughout his story, she was like, no, you're a trickster. I'm not going to make a wish. No, I'm not interested. Your stories basically are warnings in themselves. I mean, she was very vehement about not making a wish. And then his 3rd story comes about. And as he's telling it, she's very much intrigued, and by the end of it, she's willing to make a wish. And the only reason I can think that is because his 3rd story really focused on knowledge. Also, when they were telling Alethea's story and she literally put Jack in the box, and that clip made me laugh so hard. I don't know why. It was just a reference to Jack in a box. It made me laugh harder than it should have. Idris Elba as the Djinn was really nice. I thought that he did a great job. From the acting to the accent, he was really good, and I could watch the Djinn over and over again without fail. I did find that when they tried to explain the Djinn with electromagnetism, kind of took away from it for me, because Djinns they're magic. You could even say godlike, right? And explaining it with science kind of takes away from that. So I didn't really appreciate that aspect of the movie, but everything else I thought was beautifully done. And there were so many colors. It was so beautiful, especially when they were talking about Sheba, who was drop dead gorgeous, by the way. I get that there was a ton of filters and editing and enhancements and all that crap, but the foundation had to be worth the enhancements, right? Because she was stunning. And I paused for a second. I was like, wow, this was really an absolutely perfect choice for them to use to play this character, because she was beautiful. I had a couple of questions about the Djinns that approached Alethea in the beginning of the movie. There was 2 of them, and I wasn't really sure what their role was, whether they were steering her towards the Djinn in the bottle, trying to help him, or I really didn't know what their roles were. And when I saw them in the court, in Sheba's court, I was like, okay, I'm confused. Did Sheba feel bad for what happened to the Djinn and make those arrangements before she passed away? Like, it didn't make sense, and they didn't really answer those questions. So I was like, okay, I guess we get what we get. And about an hour and 18 minutes in, it kind of declines. So there was a couple of slow moments only then. And I say an hour and 18 minutes because it was precise. I was like, oh, they ran out of story here. What are we gonna do for the next 30 minutes of this movie? Let's see, and It was so, but I like the end, the final scene, the final 10 minutes of the movie. They got it back. They did good. On a DBDS scale, this movie was an 8.5 out of 10. And if you're into wonderfully weird and just out of the box kind of stories, I highly recommend that you watch this movie. I was really engaged throughout this movie. So if you're into stuff like that, please go ahead and give this movie a watch. Thank you, DVDs, for tuning in today and watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. I will see you in the next one.